I think we're back to the game now. Let me just check if that's working. I'm on my own stream trying to figure out. Let me just check, make sure this is working. I don't know. How do I restart this? Yeah, I think we're still in. These are still working. Let me just check, make sure this is working. Yeah, that's working. Oh, I hate the sound of my own voice. Let's continue. Right, let's go. Okay. What's going on here? Wait, there's a priest here? Oh my god, that's the first time seeing that. And I'm full again. 101. I don't know why I hold this. It's worth like nothing, but yeah, it's worth like nothing. But... okay, that was unrecognizable. I don't know what that is. These are creepy little guys, aren't they? Jesus. Yeah. Bikuma. What that means. Still don't know what you're saying.
Peace.
I understood that.
Fear. Not.
Okay. Is there anything I can loot? Any loot around it? I love loot. I gotta get more loot. Loot. No? Okay, why is there a bench? Okay.
I have been waiting a long time for someone to find me. Are you here to help me leave this place?
Sure. What are you?
I wish I could answer. I cannot remember. I know I am not complete. I remember I once knew who I was. At some point, but I do not anymore. I just am.
What is this place?
I do not know. I think it is some kind of prison. Deep in the weirdness.
Why are you here?
And you? Why are you here?
First, I was transported here by a morbid statue. Sure.
A men here? That would explain the weirdness surrounding us. But walk with me. Let's find out together, now that I'm free.
Alright, and this is a bit of a weird one, because when I first did this, when I first played the game, I had to run around. I was like, where the hell do I go next? You just talk to him again, okay? You gotta, like, step back and then go back to him. Interact.
I remember arriving on the shores of Avalon. That was the beginning of everything. But there were doubts and questions. How does it feel to leave your homeland behind? To keep moving forward, even though every step takes you into the unknown? The Four Dwellers quickly made it clear to us. If we wanted to call this place home, we'd have to fight for it, down to the last drop of blood.
Crazy. Okay, so they had to fight when they got here. So this is Avalon, I'm guessing. When they got to the shores of Avalon, they had to fight. So there was like monsters and stuff around. I have no idea who's who. I think those are knights versus like stone golems. I thought it was the knights fighting zombies then, but it's not. It's like the knights are the little guys, I think.
In the end, we won the war.
Some men here.
Merlin stole the sacred flame of the Four-Dwellers and ignited the menhirs, driving away the mist and clearing the nights of weirdness. It was the first time we uncovered the secrets hidden within the menhirs.
Okay, so the menhirs fight back against the weirdness, and the Four-Dwellers are the ones that sort of create the weirdness and control it, I'm guessing. And so this is a menhir, still with only 3 arms. I don't know what he was talking about 4 arms earlier in the book, but this is a 4-armed menhir, and I guess it wards off against evil or whatever.
Still, the land of Avalon honored our toil. It soaked up our sweat, our suffering, and our blood. In time, it rewarded us. Here in Avalon, we were given the chance to create great things. Camelot, the eternal castle, the capital of all humankind, was meant to be a symbol of that.
Is that it? Not very big, is it? Maybe it's bigger up close, but it seems a bit small.
We left the homelands to survive. The plague had consumed everything we once knew. We thought we'd escaped it, but the Red Death returned like a spectre to haunt us. Once again, it began to devour our home.
Okay, so you can't dodge evil without stamina, that's a bit shit. Die. These guys don't drop any loot, so don't bother. These guys are pretty easy to kill. I mean, just swap and then run away if you can. Just watch your stamina, basically. A bit difficult. It's just stamina. I mean, they don't do a lot of damage, but yeah. They eat food and that deals with it. Damage you take. Okay. Go back with the ships and stuff. Something. I don't know what this place is. Not Camelot, I don't think. I love this music. We're definitely gonna have to fight this guy at the end. You can just tell. Just looks like a boss. I wonder if this guy's Merlin. I don't even know if Merlin's in the game, but I'm just guessing that might be him. I think he's corrupted and he's an evil dude or something. Oh. this chalice?
Oh, awaken me, once and future king.
Oh, and now here we are inside Arthur's bedchambers. So, guess we just slot in something here.
I am his hunger, the craving for what was beyond reach.
Okay.
I am the price paid for touching the unreal.
I don't even know what that means. Okay, so it's like his price for touching the unreal. Maybe magic? I don't know. It's like his magical ability.
Yes. I can see through the mist, but it's still all so unclear. I've dreamt of countless deaths for such a long time. Yes, it's time to wake. Pendragon. I led humans to Avalon shores. I built the great halls of Camelot. Thank you for bringing me here.
I love his armor.
I believe I owe you, young one.
It's an honor, my king. My liege, I am at your service.
I appreciate it. But let us leave decorum and honors for times of leisure.
Fine.
For now, we need to make way for Avalon. I have to see my kingdom again. I trust you'll accompany me.
Sure.
Or would you rather stay in this wretched place?
Not really, unless you give me your sword. Then yeah, that sounds wrong. And the sword behind him. That sounds... what even is this place? Where are you imprisoned? Let's just do that.
I am not sure. Yet I learned to be grateful of fortunate outcomes, even if they come unexpected. It seems to be a place located between life and death. Or maybe a place that can defy death. But why was it created? By whom and when? These I'm unable to answer.
What was it created by whom? Why were you imprisoned here?
Trust me, I wish I knew. I remember death, then darkness, a terrible loneliness. Ages upon ages of solitude. And these are all the details I have. Perhaps, in time, I'll remember more. But that's enough questions for now. Let us walk together and see the kingdom forged so long ago. After years of struggle, my people in Avalon finally live in peace and prosperity. I must see the legacy of the Age of Conquest with my own eyes. My Camelot in all its glory.
Well, this guy's gonna be disappointed, isn't he?
What is happening?
I didn't mean that quickly, Jesus.
No! I see now. I am not whole. You have only freed a part of me.
Sorry, my lord.
Not strong enough. I will have to journey by your side until my strength returns. I'll see the world through your eyes. In return, I'll lend you what strength I have.
So basically I'm going to level up, gain strength, and do your job for you. And then you'll have all your power and probably try and fight me at the end of the game. That's what's going to happen, I already know it. It's an honor, sure.
You are a surprising acquaintance, and it will be a pleasure to travel with someone of your disposition.
Thank
and
you,
since it seems that fate has bound us together, let us make the best of it. Seeing my legacy through the eyes of another, a true picture of Avalon, not one crafted specifically for the king, may prove to be an interesting experience.
I guess that's true. Let's make way for Avalon then.
Oh, what an adventure this will be.
It's a cool premise, I like it. Alright, I guess. Let's go. Let's leave this decrepit, blood-filled nastiness. No, you can't grab the sword in the middle before anyone asks. I've tried many times. It's impossible. Yeah, okay. I'll explain that in a minute. I don't know why there's a whole tutorial for this. Basically, you can press button and button does thing. Well done, now you know how that works. It's a bit of the... It's one of the most useless tutorial screens ever. Button does thing. Done. Now you know how to press buttons. You're welcome. And yeah, just wait a little bit because I'm already paranoid you're gonna fall through. I should have done hardcore, honestly, but I know I'm gonna die, and these guys are creepy as hell. Like, I'm just like, when I first came in here, I was like, oh, you're kidding me, I don't want to fight these. Although this does give me a lot of hope that later on there might be bosses that are like huge. I know there are some larger ones, but I've not seen anything quite this large yet. Reminds me of Destiny 1 with the big orc sort of boss on the moon, like the first strike, and that was so much fun. I love that because he was like huge. He shoots like laser beams from his eyes. That's what these guys remind me of. Wherever they are, he's under here. Yeah, look at them. They're huge. They're coral reefs, and whatever that is, I don't know. It's weird. It's a mix between like technology and necromancy. I don't know. I guess it's like techno magic. I guess is the theme. Not entirely sure. And we got weird plasma, which I'm just picking up because I'm sure these are used for something. Because anything that has the word weird on it is rare, unless it's weird stone. Then you can mine it everywhere. We created the Titans. Okay, so they're Titans. For we needed their work. Guard the peace of the working Titans. For without them, we would not have power within our walls. Away from Uthan, only the power of what is underground allows us to reach where the weirdness does not. Even when we leave, the Titans will not stop working. It is how they were created. With their power, one day we will manage to learn what lies beyond the sea. They're back home, I'm guessing, because they came from somewhere. The mainland before they came to Avalon. So, I mean, maybe there's an even bigger sea I'm not aware of. I don't know what the actual map looks like of the whole world. Only what's shown in the game, and as far as I can tell, it's just normal. We must abandon the vision because what is beyond the sea came to us. Oh, okay. This isn't them speaking. This must be like the old people. What they're called now, the forebearers or something. We must abandon the vision because what is beyond the sea came to us. So that's King Arthur and Merlin came to them with the army or whatever, and we do not want it. Okay, they don't want them. We must leave to defend ourselves. They're coming. The Titans will stay. Oh, okay, so the Titans are... This is all Four-Dweller stuff. Four-Dweller? I don't know what it's called. So the Titans are like their creations. So this is all the Four-Dweller things. So Titans are like immortal, I'm guessing. Like slave labor. Mindless hulks. Oh yeah, also I forgot to mention, yeah, when you do any action, you level up the sort of ability. I believe the max level's 50, but I'm not 100% sure. And that's under status, I believe. So it's all split into level 1. So you got 5 major categories. This has nothing to do with the other, with your attributes. This is just separate. So strength, so every time you use one-handed weapons, you level this up. And every level just increases your damage with one-handed weapons slightly. It's very minuscule, but it adds up. Same with all of these. Blocking slightly decreases stamina cost of blocking. Extends the parry window. Again, parry is awful. I don't bother with it. Slightly increases sprinting and swimming speed. Yes, that's cool. So athletes, whenever you run around, you level that up. Endurance. So this is back to the armor thing again. I forgot to mention the armor. So basically, light armor is the best. Medium and heavy armor are exactly the same, except medium you get 1 more sprint. But they are useless. Light armor is a lot better because you have so many better perks. Well, it's the same perk, but the light armor tree gets bonus damage neglect on light armor. You get, like, I think it's a 2 times bonus, whereas these are only 1.5 for medium and heavy. And you can always get into the light armor category here by just reducing the weight of your armor, okay, which you can do indefinitely. It's extremely cheap to do. So, and what that does is, it increases bonuses and lowers the penalties of having lightweight equipment. Yeah, so you get even more benefits, and there's no reason to have medium heavy armor. It doesn't affect what armor you wear. You can wear any armor in the game. You just reduce the weight of it, and that just literally just reduces the weight of the item. That's it. It affects nothing else to do with the item. And eventually you'll get into the light armor class, and then you'll start leveling this up every time you take damage. At the moment we're in medium. That's why it's 15, almost with heavy armor. The reason we're at heavy armor 16 is because we got a bonus. Because of our starting thing, everything starts at 10, and then the bonuses I got +6. I think +3 from the soldier one and +3 from the infantry. I think it was for heavy. I should have read it a bit better. I was mainly focused on the one-handed buffs. That's why it's at 22. So a lot of damage. Dexterity. I mean, we've got archer and stuff. Evasion slightly reduces stamina cost of dash. Agility increases jump height. Sneak. Yeah, I mean, agility is kind of pointless. As far as I'm aware, nothing really requires you to jump very high. And thief just makes it easier to pick lock. Spirituality does increase magic damage and mana cost, which is good. Alchemy. So this one just increases the quality of the goods you make. So basically, when you craft anything, there's a chance you can get like a +1, +2, +3, etc. As far as I know, it goes on forever. Obviously, when it comes to alchemy and cooking, there's like a limit. I think it's like +5 or something, and that just gives you bonuses. With handcrafting, it's different. You still get up to like +5, but you can go further with that by just improving gear. But you can do that with any gear. It doesn't have to be stuff you crafted yourself. It can be like stuff you find, which is always better as far as I'm aware. None of the recipes are any good. Maybe late game I might be wrong, but it's up to Act 2 I've found nothing that's better than gear you find outside. We got 1 point available. We can't actually allocate it. We would go into this tree here, this tab here, and allocate. We can't do that yet though because we need a campfire. To get a campfire you need to be outside, and you just hold down well, on controller it's left bumper, you know, same with the wheel, whatever button it is to get this wheel up, and you just press up here, and that's the campfire. You can see we've got sketch pad, binoculars, a horse, and the campfire. I have not used any of these 3. I've only ever used the campfire, and it's fine. So yeah, what was this? I think we read this already, didn't we? Yeah, beyond the sea they came to us. Yeah, they don't like it. So King Arthur arrived. The 4 dwellers were like, oh no, we don't like you, and they ran away and left their Titan boys continue to make power. They've got something to do. They created the menhirs. I don't know what for. I don't know what the weirdness has to do with them either. And King Arthur's got something to do with it, and so has Merlin. So, yeah. Oh, we have our power now as well, which is B for me. I changed all my hotkeys, so... Alright. Fair warning, you will probably die a couple of times here. I really don't like this boss. I'm gonna save. And hopefully we don't die. Right, no, press B. So that just slows us down. Yeah, go away. And so we just smack him, smack the arms. Try and dodge if we can. We're gonna smack him. I think he does a spin around attack. It doesn't really matter even if you pull off. Just gotta keep smacking him. I think the faster you do it, the better. Like, you can kind of tank him. Yeah, he's alright. He's not bad. Just make sure you use your potions. I don't really think you can block him. He doesn't drop anything, so it's a bit dumb. Again, run around and grab mushrooms and stuff. I don't know what for. I just like grabbing mushrooms. I like grabbing everything. Alright, it's my trait. I'm like a merchant with a massive backpack on my back, and I just grab everything, even though I'm in danger. I'm just jumping away from knives and bullets and arrows, and just picking up mushrooms and then stuffing them in my pockets and then run away. That's how I view this character whenever I play Avalon. Well, any game, honestly. Just about picking up stuff. Alright, now we're outside. Yeah. We gotta go meet up with our, the knight guy. I think he's over there by the boat. Yeah, we can head over to him, pick up everything. There's lots of loot out here, so don't go and talk to him yet. We can go past him. He was not going to talk to us. Just walk past him. Make sure you loot everything. We can go this way, right past him. I sort of set up a system of how to do this. I have explored everything except deep underwater. I'm just not sure if there's anything good. Of course, we're heavy. What can I drop? I can drop these, can I? Yeah, these are... No, they're actually alright. That's terrible. Let's drop that, because that gives me nothing. Same with that. Those are good. So just look at the armor, the weight to, you know, money ratio is what we're looking at here. Even the sword is a bit horrific, and I'm honestly just going to drop it, because two-handed weapons are terrible. Same with these beginner short bows, they're just terrible. Keep the arrows because they don't weigh anything. Keep these because they're alright. Drop this heavy armor. I say heavy armor, it's armor that's heavy. It's not any better or any worse than anything else. Keep those. Nobleman stuff is very valuable. We can sell that for quite a bit. I mean, I'm saying that now. It's only a couple of hundred, and that's if we had a 100% sell rate. I think at the start of the game you have like 2%. So we probably get like 10 gold for selling it. That just tells you how bad it is. Yeah, eventually we will get about 80% sell rate just from perks, which is it's alright. It's only about 3 to 5 skill points. I can't remember. And we'll do that after we build our character, because you don't need a lot of gold at the start of the game, honestly. Just get some decent armor, and we'll be okay. I will explain how to do that when we get out of here. Just loot everything you can at the moment. And then we'll go and kill some stuff and go find some nice loot. Yeah, I mean, it's just pretty simple little game. It's nice. I say little, it's big. It's huge. There's loads of maps. I think it's 3 maps at the moment. I'm not sure if they're going to introduce any more or if the game's finished. I think it's finished. But, yeah. It's nice. I like what they've done with it. I love the lore and some of the quests. Side quests are pretty fun. There's just lots of bits of paper. I mean, the beginning of the game was a little bit slow. I like the lore inside the Island of Asylum. It's alright. But yeah. We will speed up a bit, don't worry. Once we get out of here and we start doing stuff, we will speed up. There's not a lot of quests with loads of paperwork involved that we have to read. It's only these sort of special dungeons and stuff that have loads of paperwork, or some of the quests. We're still listening to all the dialogue, and we're actually listening to what the world is. I'm not going to skip past everything. I'm just gonna only read sort of the important stuff that's to do with like quests and things, or like gives really nice lore. Like I'm not gonna read all the like the pornography. It's a bit too much, and it's tongue twister. Like I'll read this because this is like a quest, I believe. Letter to Prior. Venerable Prior, I have left my post at the Island Asylum to deliver alarming news. My brothers have lost their senses, their souls tainted by a voice that is not the word. I have proof. Yeah, did Prophet Seer's teaching ever command us to subject her followers to torture while fighting to heal their bodies and souls? Yeah, I thought they were praising this prophet with Prophet Seer's. And they all seem to be sort of crazy. Were we not to seek a cure for the plague rather than indulging in the dark powers of the weirdness? Please examine this appeal. Surely you did not compose it, nor do I recognize the fanatic seal. Someone is corrupting our brothers, attempting to silence the true word. I bring this letter and evidence to you, hoping for a just response, Brother Leon. So I have to take this out of here, and that'll be a quest we deliver to like some other priests in order to start an investigation, why they tortured me and everyone else. Coin purse, yeah. Okay, some nice loot, and then we're just gonna circle back around here, that connects just to around the other side. There's nothing extra around there, it's just plants and stuff. We'll go back the other way in a minute. And we'll go over there in a second. You can go all the way over to that ship, but there's just one sword, and honestly the sword is a two-handed sword, and it's worse than the one you get from that boss, so that I threw away a minute ago. So there's no reason to go over there, it just takes so long. There might be other stuff that I'm not aware of, but as far as I'm aware, that's all there is over there. It's just that one sword. I did swim around quite a bit the other day when I was just looking to see if I could get anything for the video. For the stream. Yeah, I couldn't find anything. But there is a couple of chests up here on top of this ship, so we're just going to go here, because there's a few potions and bits and bobs, if I remember correctly. Don't worry, I know it's a bit terrifying. It's just giving me Subnautica vibes, honestly, and I hate the ocean. But there is, as far as I'm aware, no monsters or anything in the ocean. And there might be some if you run quite far out, but I'm not testing that. Okay, so this ring's pretty good if you're playing an archer build. Increase range damage by 15%. I wonder if that also affects magical attacks. I'm not sure. It says ranged. It doesn't say anything about magic, non-magic, so it might amplify your magical attacks as well. That is not proven, so you will have to test that on your own. I'm just not a fan of magic builds, honestly, in most games. This game seems to have a pretty nice magic system. It's very similar to Skyrim again. You just sort of point and zap. Like, I mean, we showed you with the blood transfusion one. You just shoot. Yeah, it shoots pretty fast. It's all right. Or you can hold and drain. Like that drains life. The other spells are interesting as well. I think we have some spells. We have one more, don't we? Yeah, and you can dual cast as well. Let's just put it in this hand. You can have Burning Embers, like your fire spell essentially, and you can shoot a fireball, like a little fire thing, or you can hold it and shoot like a big fireball. Yeah, so it's the same as Skyrim. It's like I think it's Firebolt is the spell. It's like the second. It's like an adept spell or an apprentice spell. It uses a lot of magic, but that would be your like main go-to spell at the start of the game. Yeah. Obviously, I'm not really interested in it. I like blood transfusion just because it's you can do the blood stacking just by shooting, and that does a lot of blood damage over time. Or you can drain, and that auto locks onto like the fast-moving targets, which there are a lot of little flying monsters that I hate. And that spell works wonders on them. Okay, milkweed, that's nice. Silk hat, one trouser. I don't know if they're worth anything. We got flame resin, which I believe is a coating for our weapon. So yeah, we have coatings which are here. Yeah, so we have coatings and we have other. And this is what I was saying earlier. So it's in the food section. So under other is where you will find your miniature figurines, whatever they're called. And there are some other stuff as well you can find there, and they will give you buffs, permanent buffs to your character. So keep an eye out for those. Usually they're quite expensive, but you can buy them from the shop people, or you can find them in chests sometimes. Now you've got these all over the place. There's flame, poison, ice, and bleed things, and you just apply them to your weapon, and it just does a little animation. And now whenever you hit for like the next 60 seconds, it sets stuff on fire. They're okay. They're kind of powerful. It's just effects. I'm actually thinking of adding it to this build because I forgot to do it last time and I actually sold all of my stuff by accident because I thought you could buy it back, but it turns out after a certain amount of time all the stuff gets deleted from the buyback menu. So any rare stuff you get from chests, just put it into your stash because you might want to use it later for a build. That's my point of view. Don't worry about getting the money from it. You can always get a lot more money later on from just farming monsters or like knights and stuff later on. They drop some really valuable gear that you can just sell en masse, so you get the same stuff every time and they respawn. Whereas all the unique stuff, once you sell it, it's gone forever. So I kind of blocked myself where I couldn't really get enough damage later on. I was going to go for like a blood build where I'd add like a relic to my weapon that added like a poison attack, and I had a ring that gave me like bonus 100% damage if an enemy's poisoned, so double damage if you poison an enemy. So I only have to hit them twice and they would basically kill everything, but it got deleted, so yeah. Also, if you notice your screen's like bobbing, mine's alright. But sometimes the screen will start like bobbing up and down. You can just go into third person mode and then go back into first person and it will fix that. It's a little bug. But let's talk to this guy. I think we've found everything on this place. If I'm